I want to talk about the 7 reasons that you should be owning stocks. So, number 1, you have ownership of an asset. See, a stock, especially if it's a dividend paying stock, it's a cash flowing asset. You have ownership of an asset. Compare that with cash or compare that with gold or silver. Cash cannot be called as an asset because it doesn't produce income, it's just cash. Gold or silver cannot be called as an asset because gold or silver, you don't get dividends from gold, right? Whereas if you own a stock, it's ownership of an asset which can produce income for you in perpetuity, right? It's just like you own some real estate and in perpetuity you can keep earning rental income from that real estate. It's just like that. It's a cash flowing asset. So that is one reason you should be owning stocks. It's an asset. It's a cash flowing asset, provided it's a good company, it is properly managed, provided it's a great business. Number 2, you can pass it on to your future generations. You can pass on that stock which you have to your future generations. It can be passed on, in fact, from generations to generations. That is how family businesses are passed on in the future. Now, of course, you can pass on cash, you can pass on gold, you can pass on silver. But the problem is, what is the guarantee that your next generation is they have as good a business sense that you have? If you transfer cash to future generation, they might not know how to use that cash. They might squander the cash. They might spend it. If you transfer gold or silver to your future generation, they might not know what to do with that gold or silver. They might just sell it off to raise some cash. But if you transfer a business, if you transfer stocks which are income producing, which produce huge amount of income per month for the family, chances are very low that they are going to sell that particular business. The chances are very low that they are going to sell that stock because they know that it's a cash cow. Why to sell something that keeps producing income, right? That is probably the reason why people don't sell real estate. People have ancestral properties. It continues on and on from one generation to another, right? Number 3, you can own pieces of an asset. Stocks are nothing but pieces of a particular business. If you look at real estate, let's say there is a 3 BHK property. Can you buy one bathroom of that property, or can you buy one bedroom from that property? Can you buy just the kitchen? No, you have to buy the entire thing to own that real estate apartment, right? But in the case of stocks, let's say there are 1 million shares outstanding. You can buy 1 share. You can buy 2 shares. You can buy 100 shares. You can own pieces of a particular business. That's a great advantage because if you don't have much capital, at least you can become a partner with people who have capital to invest. You can take small stakes in companies that you have understood and on which you have done your due diligence. Number 4, it is easy to manage. I mean, imagine stocks are the simplest assets to manage. Imagine you have a property and you want to buy it for 1 crore rupees. How much time is it going to take you to buy that 1 crore property? And after you buy the property, you have to manage it, you have to maintain it, you have to spend for the upkeep of the property. And if you decide to sell the property in the future, imagine how many months it is going to take, depending on the market situation, to get rid of the property. It is an illiquid asset. Even gold, if you have physical gold, you can't sell physical gold instantly, right? You might have to go somewhere in a gold shop and then, or a jeweler, and then sell the gold and then collect the cash and put the cash in the bank, things like that. But if you look at stocks, within minutes, you can do huge transactions, huge transaction volume, transaction value can be done in the case of stocks. So it is very, very easy to manage because it is all digital. You have ownership in a particular asset. Number 5, you can own as many as you want. Imagine if you have, let's say, $1 million. How many properties can you buy with $1 million, right? There is a set number of properties that you can buy if you're interested in real estate. However, if you got $1 million, how many stocks or how many businesses do you think you can buy with $1 million? You can buy a lot of businesses with that $1 million. In fact, you can buy hundreds or thousands of businesses, stocks with that $1 million, right? So it's up to you what you want to do, how you want to construct your portfolio, whether you want to keep it diversified, whether you want to keep it concentrated. It's completely up to you. You can buy as much as you want. It's not like a real estate transaction where the initial investment itself is huge. Here you can buy just one stock, which might cost you $20, $30 out of $1 million, right? So you can own as many businesses as you want. Number 6, you get dividends automatically in your account. Imagine you're a real estate investor and your tenant doesn't pay rent. Imagine the hassle that you have to go through, or imagine the hassle that your property management company has to go through to collect the rent. And if the rent is not paid, then you have to send the notice and you have to evict the tenant and things like that. It's a headache for real estate investors if the tenants are not paying. But imagine owning stocks. I mean, the dividends come directly to your bank account without even taking your permission. The dividend does not take permission from you to come to your bank account, right? It automatically shows up. You don't have to do anything. It's like making money while you sleep. But that's not the case with other asset classes. You have to have control over the cash flow. You have to ensure that the cash flow is coming. Whereas if you look at stocks, it's all interconnected. It's all digital. It's directly connected to your bank account. Money comes in, no arguments, right? Great. Nothing can get better than this. 100% transparency in all of that is happening. And the last, it is the best long-term investment in terms of returns. You compare stocks with any asset class, cash, gold, silver, real estate. You compare equities with any asset class over an extended period of time. I'm talking decades. Equities have given better returns. I mean, the richest people in the world own equities. Look at Warren Buffett, look at Bill Gates, look at Jeff Bezos. They all own equity in their company or companies. Warren Buffett, of course, owns a diversified group of companies, but at the end of the day, it's equities. Warren Buffett doesn't want to buy gold. He's interested in buying a gold mining company. He's not interested in buying gold itself. So you have to understand that it is the best long-term investment in terms of returns. A lot of things can happen in an economy, but over an extended period of time, over decades, stocks give the best returns. So these are the 7 reasons which I wanted to discuss with you. These are the 7 reasons why you should be investing in stocks. Thank you.